Hi everyone! Today we are thrilled to share that Pyrefly, our open source type checker and language server for Python, has officially reached stable version 1 status. If you're not familiar with Pyrefly, it's a tool that catches type errors in your Python code before you run it and powers your IDE with features like autocomplete, go-to-definition, and intelligent refactoring. Since the beta release of Pyrefly in November 2025, we've been absolutely thrilled to see the response from the Python community, and we could not have gotten to this point without your ongoing support. Today in this video, we're going to cover what you can expect from version 1 and what we'll be working on next. So what does a v1 release actually mean for Pyrefly? Well, first and foremost, it means that we're confident that this tool is stable and performant enough for real-world production code bases. Since the beta release, we have been improving the type checker to be more accurate, more performant, and to catch more bugs. And as we've steadily improved, Pyrefly has been confidently adopted for type checking in large production code bases, including Instagram and PyTorch, among others. And at the time of filming, the Pyrefly IDE extension is the most downloaded extension on the OpenVSX registry. Our big focus with version 1 has been ensuring that Pyrefly can adapt to any modern code base. Real Python projects rely on frameworks like Pydantic and Django and a range of different build systems. So for Pyrefly version 1, we've continued improving our out-of-the-box support for key Pydantic and Django objects and added partial support for custom build system integration. We also understand the frustration developers have when their IDE doesn't match their results in CI. So we've made sure Pyrefly avoids this by supporting both. We aim to be as feature-rich as MyPy in your terminal, but with a fast and accurate IDE extension like Pyrite. And since our beta release, we've added new configuration options to Pyrefly, so it can work in all different setups and make it easier to transition from your existing type checker. New users can run Pyrefly init to get Pyrefly set up. We'll map your configuration from MyPy or Pyrite to the appropriate Pyrefly equivalent. Growing code bases have always benefited from the safety net of static types, and the increased volume of code coming from AI agents has made this more relevant than ever. We're seeing more developers adopt static typing and ask for fast, powerful type checking to go along with it. And fast, powerful type checking is something Pyrefly was specifically designed to do. It's been our priority from day one and will continue to be a priority while we also evolve to meet the new requirements for human developers and AI agents. But because AI models and services are evolving incredibly quickly, figuring out how best to integrate your type checker into your AI workflow can be tricky. This is something we're actively investigating, and we're committed to providing up-to-date guidance in our documentation and the blog. We'll put links in the description. V1 is a huge milestone, but we're not stopping here. Moving forward, we'll continue to improve support for popular third-party libraries, listen to your feedback on improving usability, and invest in making Pyrefly work even better with AI coding agents. We're also currently exploring some exciting new capabilities on our roadmap, including tensor shape checking for PyTorch and other ML frameworks, which could help catch shape mismatch errors statically before you waste GPU hours on a failing training run. Lastly, we'd like to say a massive thank you to everyone who has contributed to getting Pyrefly to version 1. From our early adopters who have been using Pyrefly in production already, to everyone who has filed a GitHub issue or just dropped feedback in Reddit comments. This release wouldn't have been possible without you. If you want to try Pyrefly, head to pyrefly.org, install the extension in your favorite editor, or just run pip install Pyrefly. And of course, even though we've reached version 1, we can't promise you'll never encounter a bug or find something that needs improving. So please continue to open issues in our GitHub or join our Discord community. Links are in the description. Thank you and happy coding.